Hello everyone, this is Taliesin McKnight. Thank you for joining me today, sirs and madams. And today we will talk about how to banish and get rid of negative energy. And we'll also talk a little bit about the magic circle. And so this is the first thing that you should learn about in magic. This is the first thing. So, before you start conjuring stuff up, it's probably a good idea to know how to get rid of negative energy. So, yeah, and we'll talk about some really cool methods, and we'll also get into the magic circle. So, I know that a lot of the people that watch my videos are more advanced, and they already know all about this stuff. And then some of my viewers are kind of new to magic. But hopefully, even though this is like a basic thing, maybe if you're already advanced, maybe you could still gain something from another perspective. So there's that. Now, banishing. What is banishing? Banishing is to get rid of negative energy. So, when you banish an area, you get rid of negative vibes, stuff like that. Now, this serves several purposes. For one thing, if you're conjuring stuff up and you start getting a creepy feeling and you feel like someone's watching you, then it might be a good idea to do a banishment. If you smell rotten meat and shadows are jumping out at you at the wall, then that's probably bad. And so before you start doing magic, you need to know how to get rid of negative energy or unwanted energy. And second of all, banishing serves the purpose of clearing away energy to make way for sacred space. Sacred space, of course, is an area that is sacred, that you repeatedly use for spells, ritual, whatever the case may be. Now, for banishing, there are two methods that I will talk about here that are found in many different systems of magic. First of all, we have holy water. Now, most people, when they hear the word holy water, they think of water in a church. The concept of holy water is found in a number of religions. It's used in many different magical systems. Holy water, as an idea, predates Christianity. And I'm not being mean by that. I'm not being unchristian. I'm just stating the fact that the ritual use of holy water goes back thousands of years before the Catholic Church ever arose. So it predates Christianity. The use of holy water for cleansing is used in Catholicism. It's used in Anglican Christianity. Holy water is used within different religions, Hinduism, Sikhism, Taoism. It's used in a lot of different magical traditions. It's used in voodoo, Santeria, Wicca, different forms of ceremonial magic. So you find it in certain grimoires, such as the Lesser Key of Solomon, Greater Key of Solomon. So the use of holy water goes back thousands of years and is used in a number of different magical traditions. Water is said to be receptive to energy. In a previous video, I talked about how fire and air release energy, whereas earth and water, solids and liquids, receive and hold energy. So here, I have some water. Water is receptive to energy. So you can push your energy into it and it will fill the water. Or so occult theory says. You can push your energy and the water will receive that energy. So that if you bless the water or whatever, this holds the property of whatever you put in it. And then you could sprinkle it. And this is called asperging. Now, holy water could be made in a number of ways. One of the most basic methods to create holy water is to simply pray over it. And this is certainly how holy water is made within the Catholic Church. A priest will bless the water. So this is very easy, very simple. And it can be used whatever your religious or spiritual background. You could bless the water in the names of the goddess and the god. You can bless the water in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. You can bless it in the name of Allah. You can bless it in the name of cosmic mind, divine mind. So whatever the case may be, you could bless the water in the name of deity. So that's one of the most basic ways. And again, water is receptive, so if you push your energy into it, it will fill it. If you call down divine energy from above, this receives energy and holds it. And then you could sprinkle it with the sanctified virtue. Now, some people like to put cleansing herbs. Different herbs, stones, metals are all said to have different occult properties. So some people might like to put basil in it. You know, basil with cleansing properties. Bay leaves. You know, simple stuff like that. Vervain. So that different herbs are said to have cleansing properties. Now, sea salt. That is my favorite. Sea salt is respected in a number of different magical traditions for its cleansing properties. So if you take some sea salt and stick it in the water, stir it up, bless it in the name of God or deity or the gods. So holy water is very basic, very simple. I wanted to show you something. This is really cool. This is a ritual knife that I use in Magick. It is my Athame. So this is cool, and that's my ritual knife. And I hate it. I hate little bitty Athames that are about that big. What the hell are you going to do with a dagger that's about that big, y'all? So I like, you know, it all goes back to bigger is better. So yeah, mine's bigger than theirs is. I got a big one, y'all. Okay, so yes, getting off topic. So, ritual knives. These are used to direct energy, so you could push energy through the knife from your aura, or so the theory goes. So, you want to make holy water. What do? You take some sea salt, stick the knife in the salt, bless the salt. You know, push your energy into the salt while focusing your will, your intent on cleansing. Sprinkle the salt in the water, stir it up. Push your energy into the water. As you invoke deity, push your energy from your aura so your intent fills the water. Invoke divine blessing. And again, in its most basic, just ask the divine to bless it. And then you sprinkle the water. So, it's receptive, holds energy, you sprinkle it. That's called asperging. Holy water is used in voodoo. In voodoo, water is receptive. Water could be infused with luck, love, whatever you want, good luck, prosperity. So that in voodoo, prosperity, luck, love, these are energies that you can put into the water and you can bathe in it. So you can take cleansing baths. You can take a bath to bring love, luck. So water is receptive. So you bless it, you sprinkle it. It's that simple, y'all. You know. So, what are you going to do if you call a priest? A Catholic priest practices magic. That's what they do. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about was burning herbs, cleansing herbs. Now, some people say herbs. I pronounce it herbs because that's how we say it here. So, cleansing herbs. This is something else I wanted to show you. This is a smudge stick. You find this at any witch's shop, any New Age shop. You find smudge sticks. This is sage and bluegrass. I like to smell it. So, cleansing herbs. Again, different herbs are said to have different occult properties to them. And this is used in a number of religions. Again, very ancient, very old idea. In Taoism, they will take cleansing herbs and they use that to cleanse away evil spirits. This is used in ancient Greek religion, it's used in Taoism, it's used in voodoo, Santeria, ceremonial magic, Wicca. So the use of cleansing herbs, and again, fire and air releases energy. So when you burn something, the smoke releases the virtue of the herb into the atmosphere. Again, in Buddhism, in Taoism, in Hinduism, different religions, burning of cleansing herbs is used to drive away evil spirits. So it's a very ancient concept. Burning the herbs puts the cleansing qualities in the atmosphere. And just like a dog whistle hurts a dog's ears, just like cats like catnip, they say that certain herbs when burned drives away negativity. So you have two things. You have your holy water and your smudge stick, incense, cleansing herbs, and focus your will, focus your intent on driving away negative energy. If you want, you can focus your desire on cleansing and push that energy from your aura into it. And this creates sacred space. So, we have two very simple methods, holy water and cleansing herbs. Now, if you have this is used to banish. Now, if you have like a really powerful poltergeist or some kind of really malevolent entity, again, if you smell rotten meat and shadows are jumping out at you at the wall, that's probably bad. Then you might need something a little bit more powerful to get rid of it. You can create a symbol to represent the spirit, and you can hurt that symbol. But that's kind of going to war. If you're not very well experienced, I would not advise you to go into battle. You might want to pull up a powerful witch or something to help you. Some kind of an expert, Catholic priest, Wiccan high priestess, voodoo, mambo, whatever the case may be. So, before you do any ritual, you should never do a ritual without banishing. And the simplest way, holy water, burning herbs. It's that simple. If you feel a negative vibration in the house, you can do the same thing. Some people like to invoke deity. They invoke the divine with divine names and symbols. A Catholic priest does magic. Yeah! Now some people may not like me to say that, but when you call over a Catholic priest to your house, he's going to take holy water and sprinkle it and invoke the power of Jesus. He's going to use divine names such as Jesus Christ. Or he'll say, in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, he is invoking deity and using a magical symbol, the cross. This is a ritual gesture, in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. This is no less magic than anything else. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about is the magic circle. Ideally, this is a circle you inscribe on the floor, and then you push your energy into the circle around you. Now, you don't have to draw it on the floor. Basically, holy water, cleansing herbs, and you just take your energy and you push energy around you in a circle. And then you take a moment to visualize that there's a circle of light surrounding you. So holy water, incense, and then push energy in a circle around you. It's like drawing energy around you. So now you have this envelope of energy protecting you, a wall of protected energy. A sword is really badass for this purpose. Now, magic circles are used in a lot of different traditions. In grimoire, spirit summoning, spirit evocations, you summon spirits. Really important. And then you have a triangle outside the circle to summon the demon or the spirit into. Now, when it comes to magic circles, it's really cool to draw it on the floor. Now, it's hard to do this when you have carpet in the house. There are several options. You could take a drop cloth, or you could take a fabric or a piece of plywood and paint the circle on it. And then you can just pull out your rug or whatever you drew the circle on onto the floor, and then you got your magic circle on the floor. Some people just take a cord or a rope and put it around them just to delineate it on the floor, which I think sucks. Terrible. Doesn't look right. A crooked cord. Yeah, just get a power cord. I don't think so. A garage. My favorite place to do ritual is the garage. You know, preferably if you live in the country, like I do. You don't want to, you know, do magic in your garage and the next door neighbors hear you. That could be bad. But the cool thing about a garage, usually they don't have carpet because you pull your car into it. Yeah, usually garages don't have carpet. So you have this cement floor, whatever the hell it is. Chalk. You take the chalk and you trace the circle on the floor. So, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm getting something. Damn it. Where the hell is it? Come on, damn it. Okay, here we go. I found it. Okay, y'all. Chalk. Got this at the dollar store. At the dollar store. Chalk. You can use your garage if you live in the country. I wouldn't do it in the city when the neighbors are right there. But if you can use your garage or something with concrete or whatever it is, take some chalk. You can draw a really badass magic circle, inscribe symbols, put a giant pentagram on the floor. That's what I like to do. So chalk and stuff, you know. So anyways, holy water, cleansing herbs, push your energy in a circle around you. And these are ways to have protection from negative influence. And also, the more you do ritual, sacred ritual in an area and cleanse it, that certain space becomes holy and sacred. Sacred space is important because after a while, you develop really positive, divine, sacred energies. And those sacred energies alone, they protect you. Because over time, you've built up this sacred energy. As long as you're not doing dark shit, you know. Which I guess that could be protective too. But if you're doing lots of sacred ritual, over time, a sacred energy builds up that protects you. So magic circle, holy water, and burning herbs. And this is used in ceremonial magic, voodoo, lots of different religions and traditions. And this is a magical, you'll find this in Wicca. What do you do in Wicca when you cast a circle? You take your athame, you bless the salt, the water, you make holy water, you sprinkle it. You take cleansing herbs, go around the circle, and then you take your knife and you draw sacred space, and then you call on the four elements, the four quarters. In some traditions, in ceremonial magic, you do the lesser banishing ritual, the pentagram, then you'll do holy water, burn herbs, and then call on deity in a magic circle. So this is really popular in Western forms of magic, and that is how to banish, and also talking about the magic circle. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching, and I hope that y'all have a really wonderful and great day, and look forward to seeing y'all next time. Thank you.